You have now just made money off of nothing. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, like I say, whether you making money in other ways or you got a job, all that money's still in your bank account. You just ran up some racks off of other people's money. OPM. YouTube, what's happening, man? It's your boy Cartier, and I'm back at y'all with a much needed video, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah, I was supposed to do a couple months ago, man, but this gonna be the part 2 of my how to get motion in 2024, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't watched my part 1, go watch part 1. But it's time to really get y'all the game, you feel me? How to get you some motion in 2024, like for real. I'm finna break it down step by step, man. But yeah, man, so I ain't gonna even do too much talking, you feel what I'm saying? We gonna get straight into how to get you some of that good stuff, man. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, so step 1, man, how to get you some motion, bro. You got to get you a source of income. You feel what I'm saying? Stay with me. I'm really about to give y'all some game for real. Like I said, you got to have you a source of income, a legal source of income. You feel what I'm saying? If you doing your thing in other ways, you feel what I'm saying? I ain't knocking it, but you got to have something that's legal to put on paper, because you're going to have a direct deposit. You feel what I'm saying? So y'all know, stay with me. The first thing you're going to do is get in with a bank. Not preferably, it's mandatory. You're going to have to get in with you a credit union. You know what I'm saying? I list several credit unions somewhere over here. You feel what I'm saying? So if you don't have knowledge of the credit unions, you'll have a list right here. So you're going to want to start you a bank account with a credit union. You know what I'm saying? My preferable credit union is, you know what I'm saying, Navy Federal, Founders Credit Union. You know what I'm saying? There's a couple of different ones. It really don't matter. Just get in with you a credit union. Create you a checkings and a savings account. And that's gonna be the first big step. Cause I'm gonna tell you, like, the way that you can run up a bag is credit, bro. I know a lot of people are scared of credit, you know what I'm saying? They scared of going in debt and stuff like that. But credit is something that will and can change your life, you feel what I'm saying? Cause that's how the rich get richer, bro. They use what's called OPM, other people's money, you feel what I'm saying? So the quicker you learn financial literacy, the quicker you learn the game, because ain't nobody teaching you the game, especially in the black community, the quicker you can get your racks up. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm gonna tell you now, we finna get into some credit. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, so step 1, you gotta have you a bank account with a credit union. You feel what I'm saying? Because what you finna do basically is you finna build your relationship with a credit union so they can trust you. You know what I'm saying? So you can get big limit credit cards, and you can get big loans and stuff like that. Like I say, just stay with me. Like I say, I'm finna give y'all the plays, you feel me? But yeah, so, and this ain't no get rich quick type shit either. Like, I'm gonna let y'all know now, if that's what you came for and you ain't trying to run up a bag for real, then shit, go ahead and click off this motherfucker. You feel me? This is something that may take you three to 6 months to a year, but it can set you up for the rest of your life. You feel what I'm saying? If you got a business idea, shit, like I say, this will get you the bag. Yeah, so step 1, get in with a credit union, man. Create you a checkings and a savings account. It don't matter what credit union it is. Step 2 is you're gonna want to get you a personal loan. And of course, you're not gonna spend none of the money from the personal loan. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna put it up in the shoebox, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And you're gonna pay that back every month. You know what I'm saying? Pay your payments on time. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even getting the loan to use. You getting it to play the game. You feel what I'm saying? So put that money up, and every month, whatever your payment is, pay it back. Make sure your payment's on time. That's gonna be super important. Once you've done that for like 2 to 3 months, you're gonna wanna apply for your first credit card. Now, depending on what your starting credit score is, they may or may not give you an unsecured credit card. If they don't wanna give you an unsecured credit card, what you're gonna wanna do is take you $300, because you're supposed to have some income coming in, $300 to $500, and you're gonna wanna go in there and tell them that you wanna get a secured credit card. You know what I'm saying? A secured credit card is basically like, you basically put money down on the credit card, so if you were to spin up the credit card and fuck up, it ain't gonna really fuck up your credit because it's a secured credit card. So if you spend that $500 and you can't pay it back, you already put up $500 and it'll take care of that card. You know what I'm saying? But either way, you're gonna want to get you a credit card through the credit union. You know what I'm saying? That's the easiest way to build your credit, to get your credit started. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, once you build that relationship, they gonna fuck with you. You paying your payments on time, your face good with the credit union. You know what I'm saying? That's how you build it. We going somewhere. Stay with me. But so yeah, so 3 to 6 months, you're gonna get you a credit card. You know what I'm saying? Secured or unsecured, it really don't matter. It's gonna boost your credit. That's gonna boost your credit by itself. And while we doing this process of helping you get the bag, we also gonna help you get your credit right. You feel what I'm saying? It's a 2-for-1 banger, you feel me? So you can get to these, you feel what I'm saying? You can get a whole lot of that. But so that's step 2, man. Get your secured or unsecured credit card. Like I said, that's gonna boost your credit a lot instantly. You may be at like a 660, 670, depending on if you starting out with no credit or not. If your credit is fucked up, we can get into that. I might give a little bit of game on that too. But get your credit card, your first credit card. Like I say, if they don't want to approve you for a credit card just yet, repeat that process of getting a personal loan until they approve it. So if they don't approve it in that first 3 to 4 months, keep getting that personal loan and paying it off. Cause like I say, you building trust with them, so they'll trust you with that first credit card. You feel what I'm saying? All right, so once you get that first credit card, do not take your ass to the mall and goddamn go on a shopping spree with the motherfucking credit card, and then you be broke, locked up, and fucked up in the next couple of months because you ain't want to do right. You feel me? Get that credit card, barely even use it. You take that credit card and pay all of your bills with the credit card. But you take your paycheck and the money for your bills, you put it up. And then once your credit card is due, you take the money that you already would have spent on your bills and you pay your credit card off. What that's gonna do is that's gonna build your credit history. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna show that you paying it on time and you ain't really doing nothing but paying your bills. You know what I'm saying? Don't use that credit card for nothing else. You have some people that be like, use it for gas, buy anything and pay it back. No. We ain't gonna do no shit like that. We gonna be smart with this. You feel what I'm saying? Cause it's a game. You know what I'm saying? Players win. Players play to win, and we ain't playing to motherfucking lose. You know what I'm saying? Pay all your bills with it. You know what I'm saying? Pay your rent. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, put that money to the side out of your paycheck, however you get your money, because you just playing the game. You was gonna pay the rent anyway, but you just using the card to recycle the card. When your statement date is due on your credit card, you gonna pay half of that off. A day before it's due, you gonna pay the rest of it off. Like I say, with the money that you was already gonna pay for the bill. And what that does, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna hit on your credit report twice. So it's gonna boost your score even more because it's showing up that you made 2 payments instead of 1. So remember, you're gonna pay half of your credit card bill on your statement date, which you have to find out what that is based on your bank. You have to talk, just go in the bank or your credit, whoever you got your credit card through, and ask them, and they'll tell you what those dates are, so you up on game. You know what I'm saying? I hope I ain't going too fast for y'all. If you got to, rewind the video, but we gonna keep this shit rolling because I told y'all I was gonna give y'all some game. But so that's step 3. Get your credit card, rotate that motherfucker, pay all your bills, don't pay nothing else. Your credit card ain't for nothing else, that first card. And keep this in mind, bro. The reason why a lot of our parents and shit are scared of credit, or they not knowledgeable of credit, is because they don't realize what the rich people know. Credit cards are for making money. Or at least that's how I view credit. Of course, you can get you a nice car if you got a high credit score with low interest rates and all that shit. But in my mind, credit cards ain't for nothing but making money. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, keep that word I said, OPM, other people's money. You know what I'm saying? What we gonna do with that credit card is we gonna take that and invest into something. But I'm getting too ahead of myself. I ain't gonna get there yet. But yeah, step 3, pay all your bills with it. Like I say, that's gonna build your credit history. It's gonna boost your credit score over time. So now you building your credit. Like I say, we ain't got to get in the bag yet, but you building your credit. We working towards something. So the next thing, once you had that credit card and you've been doing your thing, paying your bills and paying it off for another 3 to 6 months, you gonna call the bank. Hey, Sharonda, my favorite, tell her, hey, let me get an increase on my credit limit. You know what I'm saying? She gonna punch up in the computer. She gonna punch up on the motherfucking computer. She gonna be like, God damn, Cartier, you been paying your shit on time. I'ma fuck with you, you feel what I'm saying? So she gonna be like, yeah, you can get an increase. What they gonna do more than likely the first time you get an increase is they gonna double whatever your limit was. With your limit probably gonna be $500 on your credit card. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't had no credit, if you already had good credit before, they might give you a little bit more. You did what I'm saying? So they probably gonna double it. So by now they may give you $1,000 and $1,200. You just doubled your spending limit on that card. So what you gonna do after that is keep doing that. So you gonna go another 3 to 4 months. And by the time you got like a 660, 670 credit score, you can go apply for other cards. You know what I'm saying? Basically, that's the beginning of the cycle. You're gonna keep repeating that process, you know what I'm saying, until you got like 5,000 or enough on your credit limit to make some plays. So like I say, by the time you got like a 670 credit score, you're gonna go places like Discover. If you with Navy Federal, they'll probably give you a credit card. You know, whatever credit you're gonna go apply for 2 to 3 cards. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do too many at first, because you applying for different cards is gonna hit your credit score and it's gonna drop it a little bit. So for the first time, just apply for 1 credit card. You know what I'm saying? And once your credit score go up, they gonna start sending you cards and shit in the mail anyway. And the more your credit score go up, they gonna start you out with crazy credit limits. You feel what I'm saying? Shit, this is only half of my cards. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so now you repeating that cycle. Every 3 to 6 months on all your cards, apply for a limit increase. So now we finna get to the game. So you done did that. I think we at step 4 now. Step 4, by this time you should have like 20,000 in your credit limit. Like I say, you can make plays with way less, cause I know I made plays when I had $1,000 credit limit. So however much you need in credit, that's how much you gonna keep farming your cards until you got a credit limit. So once you got as much as you need, then you can make a play. You now have funding to start you a business. You got funding to, know what I'm saying, make some flips. You got funding to invest in yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you want to cut grass, you now got funding to go buy you a lawnmower and the equipment that you need to cut grass. And then what you gonna do is you gonna start cutting people grass and you gonna pay them credit cards off. You have now just made money off of nothing. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, like I say, whether you making money in other ways or you got a job, all that money's still in your bank account. You just ran up some racks off of other people's money. OPM. If you listening, if you really listening to this game, you know what I'm saying, this shit gonna change your life. But like I say, it's other people's money. That's what the rich know that most normal people don't know. They take their credit cards and they take their loans and stuff that they get and they go in the fucking mall and be broke. They go to try to look rich and be broke as hell. That ain't what you do. These are never for personal finance. These are to make money with. Keep that, that's the way that I think about this. So yeah, you gonna make plays with however much you need. You wanna start doing tattoos or start you a business? Like I said, however much you need, you gonna keep farming your credit. And you can't, there's no limit on how much credit you can get. There's people that got millions of dollars in credit. You know what I'm saying? Imagine what you can do. Or let's say you and 4 of your friends got $50,000 in credit. You know what I'm saying? And y'all put y'all money together, y'all cards together and start you a business. You know what I'm saying? But keep in mind though, you wanna do something that you can pay your credit cards off. Cause you gotta remember when your payments is due, you know what I'm saying? You wanna do something or start something that you're gonna get a quicker return so you can pay these off and keep recycling, you know what I'm saying? Because what we basically doing is we building our relationship with the bank. Once the bank trusts you and you in with the bank, they'll give you anything that you want. Stay with me. So let's say you got $20,000 in credit. You only want to use 3 bands of that. That's gonna keep your utilization low so it don't affect your credit score that much. You know what I'm saying? Which you can max it out. You can use all 20,000, but by the time your bill is due, you want to have that paid down. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, I know I'm saying a lot, but rewind the video as much as you need to. Take in this game, bro. This shit changed my life. It can change yours. You feel me? But yeah, so now you to the point to where you got 20,000, 15, even 5, even when you get that first band. Like I say, I made my first flip with my first band that I got with my credit card. You know what I'm saying? I was basically found me some liquidation pallets. That's like basically Amazon returns. And I took my first credit card that I got, when they gave me that $1,000 limit, I took that risk. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't give a fuck about no utilization, how much percentage. I was like, I gotta go make a play right now. I need a bag. So I bought 2 pallets for $500. So I maxed the card out. You feel what I'm saying? I bought 2 pallets and like they was Amazon returns. Most of the time when people return stuff to Amazon, the stuff be new. So it was something that I was looking at for a while. So I didn't have the money for it. So I played the game. You know what I'm saying? I played the game. It was actually this card that I used, you feel what I'm saying? And I went and cashed out on those 2 pallets. And now I spent a band on those and I made like 3 bands back. You feel what I'm saying? And then, like I say, I was selling stuff on eBay, Poshmark, you know what I'm saying, Facebook Marketplace, and I made that flip, you feel what I'm saying? I invested 1 band of other people's money, you know what I'm saying? And I made 3 bands back. So I took 1,000, paid this card off, and I made 2 bands. You feel what I'm saying? Off the muscle, off of OPM, other people's money. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically the gist of how this worked. So I did 3 things. 1, I built my credit up. 2, I increased my credit limit. And 3, I ran up some bands, free of charge. Free bands, bruh. I know y'all be wanting them free bands, bruh. These free bands. You can make this shit off of other people's money, bruh. You just gotta know how to play the game, bruh. Make sure you don't fall in no pitfalls when you working yourself up to this. But yeah, and you keep on recycling, bro. You keep recycling cards. You keep getting bigger credit limits. The higher your credit score go, you can get better credit cards. Banks will give you bigger loans, you know what I'm saying? If y'all know about that Navy Federal sauce, you feel what I'm saying? You can get $50,000 loans, $100,000 loans, bro. That's life-changing in itself. But like I say, you gotta know what you gonna do once you get that bread, once you get the capital, you know what I'm saying? You gotta already have you a business in mind. You gotta already have something that you gonna start, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna bring them residuals in so you can pay it back and complete the cycle. You know what I'm saying? Most of us, we ain't got nobody to teach us the game. We ain't got nobody to teach us how to goddamn get business loans, you know what I'm saying? How to build your credit up from scratch. Cause I know my parents ain't give me no game. You know what I'm saying? My pops had $50,000 in credit, and I was trying to tell him, I'm like, man, we can get rich. You feel what I'm saying? He ain't fucking with me though. Like I say, but he got an old mindset to the point to where he used his credit cards as a backup. Like if the economy crashed or he get fucked up, he'd crash out on the credit cards then. But me, like I say, I'm a risk taker, you know what I'm saying? Get rich by any means necessary. So I had to figure it out on my own, you feel what I'm saying? And also another pro tip with this shit, if you know somebody, you got a family member that already got good credit, get them to add you as an authorized user on their credit card. That'll boost your credit. That might put you to a 700. If they already got a 7-something credit score, just tell them to put you as an authorized user on their cards. You tell them you don't want the card, you don't want access to it or nothing. You just want their credit history to report on yours. If they do that for you, shit, you gonna skip 2 steps already. You gonna go in the bank off the flap and goddamn get that personal loan one time, and they'll give you a good credit card because your credit score already gonna be good. So you skip 2 steps. But yeah, man, that's pretty much the play, man. And you rinse, recycle, and repeat. You know what I'm saying? Keep increasing them spending limits. If you max out a limit and this bank or this credit card place only give you a 20,000 limit, that's the most they give, then you go to another place and get you another card, and you keep building up those credit limits. And see, another thing that you could do once you got these big limit credit cards is, let's say you start you an LLC or start you a business. You can transfer these credit cards to your business. So these ain't even gonna affect your personal score no more. These gonna be on your business now. That's some more game that I ain't even, you feel what I'm saying? I ain't even had to give in this one because I might do a part 3. But yeah, man, y'all goddamn finesse, bro. Don't let society play you, bro. Finesse every chance you get, bro. Take this information, you know what I'm saying, and go get you a bag. You know what I'm saying? I am not a financial advisor. I will say that though. I am not a financial advisor. I'm not responsible for anything that happened if you use this information. Even though everything I told you is 100% legal, I just gotta put that for YouTube's sake. You know what I'm saying? But that's pretty much the gist of it, man. Y'all go get y'all a motherfucking bag, cause I know what I'm doing, bro. made that shit from nothing, bro. Shit, I ran up those 3 bands. That was the first time I did it. That shit changed my perspective on everything. You feel what I'm saying? And all my money that I was making was still in my bank account. I made 3 bands out of thin air. I ain't spent $1 of my own. And that was just the beginning. So, y'all gonna get a bag. You feel what I'm saying? I told y'all I was gonna give you the game in part 2. So, yeah, man. I probably went through everything pretty fast, but like I say, rewind and slow it down if you need to. If you got any questions, hit me up in the comment section, you know what I'm saying? I'd be happy to help. Like I said, I'm giving out that game, you feel what I'm saying? So like, comment, subscribe. Be grateful every day that you alive, you feel what I'm saying? But I'm trying to make sure I ain't forget nothing. I doubt it. But yeah, so you just gonna rinse, wash. You just gonna rinse, wash, and repeat that whole process. You feel what I'm saying? And like I say, once you get to the point to where you in with these banks and your relationship good, you can get anything you want. You can get car loans. They'll trust you because you got 100% payment history. Pay your shit on time, pay it back, run up that bag. Your credit score gonna be good. You got a good relationship with the banks. Navy Federal give folks 50,000, 100,000. You feel what I'm saying? If your relationship good, you know what I'm saying? And you can get them big loans. You know what I'm saying? Start that business. You know what I'm saying? I know you got a plan for your life. Take the finesse, take the play, and go get y'all a bag, man. It's your boy Cartier. One more thing, man. I'm also a rapper. Tap in, bro. I'm like that for real. But yeah, man, if I provided some value for y'all today, man, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna have you stationed in the financial riches department. Let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Let me get up out of here.